Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, first things first, our dog is injured. So if you hear her crying and whining, she has like a pinched nerve in her neck. And I just gave her more medicine, so some gabapentin. So just in case you hear her crying and whining, she's okay, even though she's not. Poor girl. Sorry I'm late. You know, it's just creek's definitely rising over here, y'all. I hope you guys are doing well though. And I woke up late, so I honestly don't really know what I'm gonna work on today, but I want to show y'all that Sparkle Heart made a whole bunch of cards the other night for her teachers. I have one left over because she made an odd number. And we just kind of changed the sheet load. I gave her a sheet load to work with. She made 21 cards. Yeah. And nope, that's not the one. Oh, where is it? I might not have it in here. I think I have it still at the kitchen table where she made them. But yeah, she simplified a sheet load so that it would be easier. These were supposed to be cut into 3 separate pieces and glued on to like a mat. And she's like, no, thank you. So I said, well, that's no problem. You can just keep it a square. And that's what she did. And then we didn't want any scraps, so we added a piece over here. This piece is bigger than it was supposed to be, but again, like, why cut it down? We didn't want scraps. So anyways, she made a bunch of cards for her teachers, sets of cards. So, you know, that has been the theme here as of late. Let's see, I'm about to come in and say hello to you guys. I'm about to open up my video, but first, let's check out. I have not made a craft roulette card and I want to make one, but I need to get the parameters again. Let's see. I can tell my dog is coming over here to lay by me, you guys, and so it's gonna be a holiday card. Okay, colors, forest colors, wonky, and toys. Okay. So sure enough, there's going to be, you're gonna hear the yelping and the crying when she moves. Okay, I've got to write these down. For whatever reason, I have like a total block when it comes to remembering these parameters this week. Toy or toys and wonky. All right, that's gonna be easy. I mean, honestly, I have a craft roulette card already made. Right here. This could totally work. It's a nutcracker. I mean, toy, questionable, but if only it was in forest colors. I mean, it has some browns and blue, which you would see in the forest. And some more blue, some more brown. It could almost work. This is wonky to me. This is the sheet load. Yeah, I mean, this could almost be. Okay, but let's see. All right, so let me jump in with you guys now. And the only thing is, I think I'll just submit that as my craft roulette card because I think I still need to make more. I don't need more Christmas cards. I'm done making Christmas cards, but I want to keep making gift card sets, I believe. Okay, so let me jump in and say good morning to you all. See what all y'all are up to. Maybe you have a better idea what you're doing today than I do. Most people probably do. Hi, Kim. Poor dog. I know it's so hard hearing her cry. I slept in this morning because the night before last, she did not sleep, which means we did not sleep, my husband and I. So yeah, I needed to catch up, and I know my husband did too. And so did Faz. But, you know, she got to catch up all day yesterday once she had her medication, once she had some pain medication and steroids and everything. Hello, Miss Linda. Good morning. Hello, Terry. Hi, Beth. Hi, Sue. Hi, Flo. Miss Vicky. Miss Vicky, I got a box from you. That was unexpected. I'm going to open it, you know, closer to Christmas. I want to go get, I do have a surprise, even for myself. Hello, Jennifer. How's it going? I'm going to say hi to everyone so I can be caught up in the chat, all fancy like a professional or something. And then, oh, good, Kim. She does, and we've been doing a lot of that. She does. Hi, Jason. She had, I think, okay, so she injured her neck a year ago. And sometimes it flares up like from overactivity. And she got to play with her best friend, Bo, 2 days ago in the backyard. Bo's only a year old, so she was frolicking like a puppy. She is not a puppy. And I think she either tweaked it when she was playing with Bo or just frolicking in our backyard being a dog. I'm not sure. We didn't see her get injured, but it's a re-injury and it's pretty easy for her to re-injure it at this point. Oh, it was determined that it is. Hi, Jason. Well, thank you. I'm just going to submit that card then. You know, I'm just going to do it. It's so hard when our pets are hurting. Yes, it is. Our pets and our children. Yes, it is. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Zany Love. What a fun name. I love it. Okay, I have a box of goodies. Let me go get them. I need to take my scissors with me. My most reliable favorite scissors of all time. I'll BRB. It won't take long. The box is outside my door, like my puppy dog. Girl. I know. Come on. I'm back. I'm sure y'all heard her yelp. Poor doggy. Sparkle Heart's letting her out. Let's see. All right. Hey, Esther. How's it going? Oh, Bobby's your name? I like Zany Love. I think that's really fun. Okay. Bobby's fun too. I have a big box. Not only do I have one, I have two. Because this is like a Christmas gift to myself this year, you guys. But what happened is that American Crafts, poor American Crafts, I really hope that they don't just shut it down. I don't know what they're doing, but they haven't been releasing new collections, not that I know of, and they've been like clearing out their warehouse, and I got two Maggie Holmes surprise boxes. You get like $250 worth of product for 50 bucks. And everybody here knows I'm a big Maggie Holmes fan. Oh my gosh, I love this wooden disc right there. So this is a surprise. You don't know what you're getting. Get what you get and you don't throw a fit on these boxes. Oh, cool. I wanted these. I can't remember if I don't think I ever bought them, but I wanted them. These. And let me just tell you, I'm pretty happy with what's in my box so far. So we're going to unbox this and make some cards. Oh my goodness, so much stuff. So this is just one of the boxes, you guys. We're only unboxing one, okay? The other one will remain a mystery. Because I have to put, oh my goodness, I am so pleased with my purchase. Okay, keep in mind that everything I'm going to show you I got for 50 bucks. I even got free shipping because my order was over 100. Okay, so these are really cool. These are like these brad charms, but you don't have to have the charm punch or stamper to stamp them. You can just use, you know, other tools, but I just think they're metal. I think they're so precious. Hearts, 12 pieces. Parasol. I don't know if I have Parasol collection. So this is pretty exciting. The other box I'm probably literally going to wrap and put under the tree because I really did kind of buy this as a Christmas gift to myself. So I'll wrap the other box and open it on Christmas morning under my tree. Does anyone need that much Maggie Holmes? Well, normal people probably don't, but I do. Because I'm a little concerned if we'll get more Maggie Holmes or not. So these are little, I think they're 3x4. Yeah, 3x4 note card pad from the Parasol collection. You might, if you're interested in this box, I don't know if they're sold out or not, but you can go to American Crafts and I bought it directly from them. So there's that. Forever Fields washi tape, love it. These are really pretty. These are wooden disc for like a happy planner or disc planning or bookmaking. I'll get it together. I'll figure out what it's called. But those are really pretty and pretty large. And then a box of cards. So I think we'll use these today and make some more cards for teachers because there's more. Both my kids have like 10 teachers each. So yeah, there's plenty of people to gift. It's the holidays. This is stickers on a roll. Wasn't I just saying I needed cute stickers the other day? These are pretty cute. I like that they're on a roll instead of in a book. I could just store it with my washi tape. This is from Market Square collection. Oh, I love these. Cute, cute. I don't know how many are in here. 219 stickers. Okay. I know after the big boxes that have Happy Mail I've received, y'all probably think she really doesn't need all this stuff. And you're right, but it's Maggie Holmes. Here's some really pretty dies. I love her dies and her stamps. Did I get any of her stamps? No, but I got her stencils. I didn't know she had stencils. Ooh, another book of stamps. Stickers. I don't know what I'm talking. Ooh, super cute. Another book of stickers. Good. I needed them. See, I did need all this stuff. And then a round trip, which I really like this collection of ephemera. Bunch of travel themed ephemera. Would be great for a journal. And look, stencils. I didn't know she had stencils. Sunny days. I don't have this collection either. See, I don't buy everything I see. There's a couple of collections I don't even have. More stickers. Yay. See, normally I'd be a little like, dun, dun, dun. But actually, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'd rather have big stickers than little stickers. And I don't really see very many like puffy stickers in this box. I got one. I'd rather have these. I mean, who wouldn't, right? But like, I'd rather have the thickers or puffy stickers personally. Because I will use these a lot more than I'll use those other ones. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Love without limits. Oh, poor Faz. Kind heart. More. So there's that. I checked the spelling, folks. It is Maggie Holmes. It sure is. Were we wondering? Yeah, Zany. Me too. Or Bobby. We can call you whatever you like. We can definitely call you Bobby if you prefer that. I watched, it was about, God, how long was it? I don't think it was an hour, but it might have been an hour long documentary on a British artist. And her name was Bobby. And spelt B-O-B-B-Y. And she had always hyphenated her name. But a friend of hers, because she always wanted to get into the royal, this is the Parasol collection, which is awesome. I don't have the Parasol collection. So yay for me. Anyways, gorgeous. I mean, I never doubt that I'll love her paper. Okay, we saw the dies. Here's another ephemera. This is from Forever Fields, another collection I did not have. And yes, I do love it 100%. Great. More Forever Fields. Look at her filling in things I didn't have. Now I'm so excited about the other box because they said you could get some of the same items, but you're probably going to get different items. But even if I doubled up, that would be okay. Then I wouldn't hoard as much. Anyway, so she would say, a friend of hers told her, a card making kit, Woodland Grove. What? Ooh, cool. Told her, don't sign your name with a hyphen because then they'll assume you're a woman and men are more likely to be chosen. And so she stopped signing her name with a hyphen on her paintings. And it wasn't like a shoe-in or anything, but basically this documentary was done by her son. And it was kind of the last like 15 years of her life. She passed away, I think, in 2013. And anyways, but it's really great because he captured her painting her last masterpiece. I think it's called Mary's Last Masterpiece. If you want to look up the documentary on YouTube and watch it, it really is just lovely. It's lovely that it's done by her son. And she was an inspiration and very talented artist. Very talented. Okay, so this card kit came with foam squares, envelopes. I needed more envelopes. I actually just ran out of A2 envelopes, so that was perfect timing. Glad we opened the box. Okay, and it came with ephemera. So this is the Woodland Grove collection, which I do have. And this is a card kit. How fun is that? Ooh, we all need a zebra in our life. Some gold hearts. You all get a gold heart. Y'all are all golden hearted. Fun. Beautiful ephemera. Ooh, I love this cheetah. Ooh, and it's gold. So lovely ephemera, a couple of tags, foam squares, envelopes, card bases. Right here, I think there might be like 20 or something. I don't know. Quite a few. I don't know what this is. I guess this is just, oh, this is washi tape, but on paper. Okay, cool. Instead of a roll. Some stickers. Stickers, stickers, stickers. Okay. And yeah, I bet this is 20, but I will count them to make sure. I feel like, yeah, there we go. For that design, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah. 20 cards and 5 designs. Here are the designs. Nice, huh? What a box. What a box. What a dame. Hi, Cheryl. I've been thinking about you. I need to get your Christmas card in the mail. And I need to send off your dog kit. I'm so sorry. It's been months. I should have done that a long time ago. I kept waiting for my printer to work. My husband worked on it for me. And we still do not have a printer. I was waiting on that to work because I have a bunch of people I want to send Happy Mail to. But I've just been breaking down and sending it like going to the post office and having them print the label and send it for me. But if I send it with Shippo at home, I save like 30%. So that's what I'm trying to do, but it won't. It's just still without a printer. Okay, so let's pick some of these cards. Cheryl, didn't you send me some Maggie Home cards? I think you did, in that big, amazing box. That was so generous of you. Okay, let's just make some quick and beautiful cards. Back before I was a card maker, I would have just bought these boxes, and I had a drawer full of cards like this, just plain note cards, but beautiful, that I would write notes in and send to people. Now we're just going to decorate a few. This will be quick and easy. We got this. Okay, just got to get with my resources again. Okay, so stickers. I got to organize everything. Oh gosh, Cheryl, you do not need to send me anything. Nobody needs to send me anything. I have a room full of stuff. It's very sweet though. I know you're extremely intentional. It's like Rhonda. She's like, but I was boxing it up with you for a long time. Okay, but I really don't need anything. Current mood. I was just going to pull one of these. Ooh, I kind of like this one to pop on here. And I might leave that and just put some silk through it. Well, we could put, I'm just going to layer and have some fun here. So these are making little note cards to create a set to give away as a Christmas gift. Hi, Nima. How's your rock painting going? I've been thinking about you with your rock painting. I wish I would have ordered one from you, but I figured she's probably tired of painting those. But I do want to order one from you. We'll talk about that. Okay. How's rock painting and everything else? Good, I hope. All right. I need my tiny attacher. It's in a pile. Well, it's where it belongs, but there's a pile of rubble blocking it. Got to it, though, without a craft latch. Dun, 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 dun. And that's how I'm going to attach the sari silk. And if we don't like it, we'll put a sticker on it. Goodness knows, we've got stickers. What do y'all think? Did we already do it? Did we already make a cute card? Wasn't that easy? I'm going to fussy cut out the antenna and the white on this. Probably not a real popular choice of what other people would do, but I'm going to do it anyways. Yeah. That ties in the color of the... I'm good. This is good for me. White oranges? I don't know. Why not, right? Maddie! It's so good to see all of you. Do y'all know Christmas is a week away? Hello. Today's the last day of school for my kiddos, which is why I need to work on this morning. So thank you for coming and hanging out with me while I take care of business. Because today's the last day of school, I need to be able to run these gifts up to the school. Yesterday was a crazy day. So I treated myself. I was just deep into momming yesterday. I was momming real hard yesterday for the dog, for the kids, for everybody. So I treated myself to my favorite coffee shop. And they make their own coffee flavorings. Oh my gosh, these people do not play. They're amazing. And they had such an interesting flavor yesterday. And I had already been sleepless because, the dog wasn't well. And then, I had to run all over town all day, it felt like. Not really, but I had a lot of things on my to-do list yesterday. So anyways, when they told me the flavor of the day, and or it's more like the flavor of the week, it was, I can't remember what they called it, but basically it was sesame flavored coffee. And that is not what I ever think of when I think of flavoring my coffee with sesame seeds, but they used ground tahini. And if you don't know what tahini is, it's just ground up sesame seeds, and it's ground into a paste. And so they used tahini, and they made the most interesting and delicious coffee with that paste. And then they make their own like honey syrup. They make a vanilla syrup, and they really have a very interesting way of flavoring their coffees. So anyways, I was like, oh goodness. I told the girls, like, I don't know if I'm up for adventure today with my coffee because it's just one of those days, you know? And she was like, if you don't like it, I'll make you a different one. And I was like, well, then I can't lose. Let me try the sesame coffee. It was amazing. It was so, so good. I would just never thought to put tahini in my coffee. And it might be a totally normal thing to do. Like I could see like, you know, in the East that's what they do, but I just never thought of it myself. So it looks like these little 3x4 cards are all different. I don't think the patterns repeat. Maybe they do. Okay, they repeat. You get 2 of each design, it looks like. I like that one, but I think I might need to do something a little more matchy-matchy. Yeah, it's a week, Flo. That's right. It sure is. Yeah, Maddie. It is. It's great. You know, I'd rather give the teachers these. Ooh, here, we can make this one a thank you card. Than buy, you know, things at the store, just because when you have so many to gift, then it makes it prohibitive to buy a bunch of really nice stuff, but you want to gift them something nice. So I feel like the card sets is the right go for me. They're the absolute best. Aw, I want to make a card that says that. Okay, let's keep looking and see. There's another birthday we can use. Some butterflies. We might throw some, move this down a little, throw another butterfly up there somewhere. And maybe, let's check out this washi tape situation over here. No. So let's just keep looking through this. Ooh, there's a flower, but still no. Nope, nope, nope. Another flower. Nope. Here's some more flowers. I like that better. I just felt like it needed a little something extra. And I love these little flowers, but they're just not enough for me. They're cute. And in a different scenario, they would be enough, but right now they're not. So let's punch out those pieces. Yeah, let's put this right here. Bitty Penny, I just looked in the Craft Roulette gallery and couldn't find a Bitty Penny card. Today's the last day. I know. Hi, Angie. I'm going to submit, Angie, my a sheet load card that we all made together. I was going to make one this morning, but I was like, you know what? I think I can fudge it with one I already have made. I'm going to do the Nutcracker. He's over here somewhere. This dude. The only thing is forest colors, but you know, I think we see gold and brown. There's a lot of brown on here, and blue and the forest. So I'm going to go with that. And little purple forest flowers. Those two words are too close. Florist and forest. Now I just need to take a picture of it, Angie, and submit it. Thank you for reminding me. I need that. Commander Alpha Turkey, you're back. How's it going? Welcome. Right back at ya. That's a salute, not a karate chop. Howdy, howdy. Thank you. Yeah, I need all the reminders I can get. I was watching on my computer, but listening on Jason's. Suddenly, she was being really quiet. Then I realized Jason had stopped his audio. What? Jason's like, I can't. I've had enough. I got to go to work. Oh my goodness. Angie, I have been thinking about you and Jason. Okay, were y'all just traveling or were those previous travels that were being shared? I know I asked y'all, but then I don't remember seeing the answer. And my brain wants to check that off in my list of unknowns. So if you could confirm, my brain would like to check that one off. Even my brain has a checklist. All right. We went on a trip. I watched Dr. Shep's birthday from Germany. Okay. So y'all were, oh my gosh, I saw the pictures of the Christmas markets and all the lovely things. I love Germany. Oh, beautiful. I'm so glad y'all got to take that trip. It makes me want to go to Germany one December. I'm going to have to add that to my bucket list. I was there in the summer, which was also lovely. And we did go to a market and it was lovely. I was telling my friend about Germany the other day and our trip, and one of the things we went to in Germany was this event called a Jump and Drive. And it was an equestrian event where they would ride horses and do the jumping, I don't know, the obstacle course that you do with, I don't know what I'm talking about, or I don't know what to call it. But I was there. So anyways, they do like the jumping, they ride their horses and do all the obstacles. And that's a race. And then they jump off of their horse, jump into a BMW and race BMWs. And that's how it's a jump and drive race. It was so cool. It was so entertaining. Okay, so we've got 2. Number 3. Let's go. Number 3. Will this one go? Ooh, I like that. Budapest Christmas Market on Saturday was crazy busy. My favorite was a Christmas market in Vienna on Thursday. Oh, how lovely. I am so happy y'all got to do that. How lovely. Put a peacock on it. And then I have not forgotten about this sentiment. You are the absolute best. Who? Me? That was what the peacock was saying. That's what the peacock says. I think that's it. I think we're going to keep it real simple. Like, you don't have to make it complicated. If it looks good, it looks good. It doesn't have to be hard. Card making does not have to be hard. I have to remind myself that sometimes too. Like, you don't really have to overcomplicate it. If you have pretty papers and you have glue and some nice scissors, you can make pretty cards. I was going to pop that up, but whatever, we won't. We're going to glue it down. Mr. Pounds, how are you? I hope you are well. Is this washi? I think it is. I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to tear like that. I mean, it's not sticky at all. I don't know how to tear this washi tape off the backing. It's fine. We're just going to glue it like this and move on. We don't have time to be persnickety around here. It's too much living to do. So who's watching holiday movies? And which ones are your favorites? We didn't watch one last night, but that's only because we were really tired. We've watched Miracle on 34th Street, the old one, the original. I want to watch the new one too. It's not new now, okay? It's still old, but the color version, the newer version, I love that story. I love the Miracle on 34th Street. We want to watch It's a Beautiful Life too. We've watched A Christmas Story, and we've watched Deck the Halls. I watched Christmas with the Cranks by myself, like a rebel watching Christmas. Dr. Sharp like, you can't watch Christmas movies by yourself. Oh, that card's done. By the way. But I did. And I think that's it. I think that's the extent of our holiday movie watching so far. Hi-yo. Does she even know what she's doing? No, just playing around. I don't know. Maybe we'll make another birthday. My dad used to say, if you throw enough mud at the wall, some of it's going to stick. So maybe if I throw enough ephemera at this card, some of it will eventually stick. That's not bad. Again, if you hear wincing in the background, that's my poor dog with a pinched nerve in her neck. And bless her heart, it's painful. She does have medicine. Waiting for it to kick in. I gave her gabapentin before we started here. Miss Terry, there's an Alaska vlogger, and I watched her last night when I was basically brainless. Anyways, made me think of you and your grand adventure of moving from Texas to Alaska. I think that's brave. Very brave and cool. Guess what? Oh my gosh, we have movement. Guess who said he'd live by the ocean? My husband. We're moving to the beach. Just sell everything. And then one of my coworkers lives in Tampa. Sadly, she's getting a divorce. And I told her, I wish I could buy your house. She's like, you can, it's for sale. And I could actually probably keep my job and move to Florida, by the way. And I can only live in 5 states and do what I do. But Florida is one of them. And now I'm like, are we moving to Florida? Is this about to happen? He said yes to the beach. Only I kind of wanted to be on the other side of Florida. I don't know why. I just kind of wanted to be on east side. But I have no reasoning for that. The good thing about Tampa, I think it's just because Kat and Sabrina live over there. And that's where Disney World is. I want to live close to Disney World. But I don't think Tampa's too far, actually. Anywho, we've got movement. Beaches are better on the west side of Florida. Ah, well, that's the part I'm going for, really. So that's good to know. Okay, that card is, I'm calling it done. Cute little I feel like everything's floating. Like this tag is flying in the air. Even though this is a marble, like marble slab, still everything's floating. The butterflies are floating. The heart is floating, and I feel like this tag looks like it's floating. But since everything's floating, I'm good with it. I don't need an anchor. Don't try to anchor me. I don't want to be. I just want to float. All right. There's that. Still don't think I'm doing this right. Oh, there it is. There's the washi. Yeah, I didn't do the last one correctly. Put some washi back here. Behind this. We almost have a set of cards. I think we'll do it again. It's only 6:24. If I can make 5 cards in 20 minutes, then why stop? Okay, I think her gabapentino's kicking in. She's not pacing anymore. And that panting, so that's good. I'm talking about my dog, for anyone who's wondering. Oh gosh, she just got up. She's like, "Are you talking about me, Mom?" I was telling her last night, I was like, look, you don't have a job, you don't have to go to school, and you don't have a hobby. Just go lay down. But she wouldn't listen to me. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll just pop some flowers back here. What's this look like behind the frame? Not good. Okay. Fine. How long do you think it would take you to pack your craft room? Well, that's a terrifying thought. That's how long. That's a terrifying thought. When we moved here, Jason, in 2018, I didn't have a craft room. So, yeah. I mean, I was a crafter, and I'd been crafting at that point for nearly 3 years, but I never had a dedicated craft room. I didn't have that much stuff. That has changed. So yeah, it'd be daunting. I just have to start months in advance, which houses aren't selling here for months and months and months right now. So I think I would have time on my side for that. I don't know about y'all's neck of the woods, but our housing market here has fallen drastically. Let's see, let's decide if we want the flowers on the inside of the frame or the outside. I think we want everything on the outside of this adorable little frame. Cute. I mean, I think it's cute. Love you. We could put that on the inside. And we'll pop up this cheetah. Oh man, I'm gonna have to keep one cheetah for me and a zebra. But I'll see why I need 2 of everything at least. Yeah, I would just have to purge. I need a purge anyways. Y'all are, I promise, I am going to get to the purge part. I have boxes of stuff boxed up. But you know, I don't have a lot of time, and that's not fun. But I will get there. But Sparkle Heart knows how to list things in my shop, so she's going to help me. Okay, let's get this all glued down. 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 Okay, let's get this all Into the Woods just started playing, song started playing in my mind. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? Long time no see. How are you? You're fine. We'll be here still. We got about 30 minutes before I bolt and start running for my day. Where is ephemera from? Maddie, I bought a mystery box from American Crafts. It's all Maggie Holmes. It's a Maggie. So they're doing mystery boxes based by designer. So you can get a Vicky Bouton, Maggie Holmes. You know, you can pick your favorite designer. Mine is Maggie Holmes. And get a mystery box. And so this one was a card kit, which you might be able to find if you just wanted. Where did that box go? There it is. So right now, today, I'm just using this card kit it's from the Woodland Grove collection, Maggie Holmes. And you can make 20 cards. And it came with all the ephemera and everything to make 20 cards. But this is just one of the items. If you go back to the beginning later, Maddie, you'll see everything that came in my box because we did an unboxing. I didn't know what to do with myself today. And so this is what we did. I mean, I knew I needed to make more card sets to give to teachers. And this is how I went about it today. I'm not following a sketch or anything. I'm just collaging some cards, basically. These are my favorite kind of cards, you guys. Collage or collage with mixed media. Favorite. Just collaging elements together. All right, we have 5. We have a set. I'll pick 5 more and do it again. So there's a love card. Woo! Bye, Angie. Have a great day at work. A birthday card, a you're the best card, a thank you card, and another birthday card. Great. Let's do it again. Ooh. These were off to the side and I forgot about them. These are stickers. Cool. We'll use these in this card. In this set. I totally forgot that they were over there. All right. Let's do it again. Let's pick one of each base. So these are A2. Look at me making A2 cards. Dun, 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 flow, all in flow, well as good as I get. Oh, Miss Paula Rice, how are you doing? Good to see you. Miss Paula, I'm cheating and I'm using a previously made card for my sheet load. For my craft roulette card this week. This will be the card I submit. One that I had already made. Okay, these are super cute. I think we need a thinking of you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be very strategic here. So in this gift set, I had 2 birthdays. I think I'm going to take one of the birthdays out and substitute it with a thinking of you. That way they're all different. So this one was on marble. So let me get the marble base back out. This one will go with this card set. And this marble one with the thinking of you will go with that other card set. Bye, love you. This is just a random scrap of watercolor paper, by the way. But I think it'll work. Just trying to decide. I'm just using it to mat this sticker. Thank you. They're so fun. These are just fun. I love Maggie Holmes, but I already have way too much stuff yeah. I get it. Like, if it was a new Maggie, like, to be honest, if it was a new Maggie Holmes collection, which actually a lot of the collections I got in this box, two of the collections I got in this box were new to me. Oh my gosh, I didn't show y'all all the things. I didn't even show y'all all the 12 by 12 paper that came in this. Sorry. Let me grab that real quick. We might not get all 5 made here. Because this, I showed you all the little things, and they were a lot that came in this box. This box also came with a ton of 12 by 12 paper. So a bunch of single sheets. I'm not mad at it. This is one of my favorite patterns of hers of all times from the Parasol collection. This is called Brave Spirit. Oh yeah. Anyways, so it looks like, you know, Forever Fields, Parasol, Woodland Grove. Oh, I love these. You know I love that one. So a ton of single sheets. Like, I don't know how many, but just an absolute ton. Oh my gosh. Love it. So a ton of single sheets of 12 by 12. Yay, because they're double. That means they're double-sided, my friends. This is the other side. When you get the single sheets, oh, look at that one with all the houses. That means they're double-sided, which makes me very happy. Love me some double-sided. Then I got Forever Fields. I don't have this collection, only now I do. And Woodland Grove, that one I do have. And Forever Fields, again. So this is a project pad. This is just 48 sheets of pattern paper. So this one's going to have stickers, pattern papers, and cardstock, right? So when I shop, I usually don't buy the project pads. I usually buy the paper like this, and then I buy all the little accoutrements that go with it. Anyhow, so yeah, all that came for $50, okay? 3 full paper pads, about 50 sheets of single sheets, plus all these other things that I showed y'all at the beginning. Now we have completely unboxed it. Back to the original programming here. Thinking of you. I need a little more ephemera, which is no problem because this box was full of ephemera. This is a different collection, but it doesn't really matter because they all kind of go together. Anyways, Maddie, I'd always told myself, because I had seen American Crafts do this with other designers. I had seen them do these $50 mystery boxes, and I told myself, if they ever do that with Maggie Holmes, I'm getting one. I didn't get one, I got 2, because it's Maggie Holmes. More ephemera. Yay. I just need a centerpiece. Need a focal point. These feel like they're stickers. I don't like those colors together. Let's keep looking. If you hear my dog yelping, you guys, it's because she's on the injured list. Ooh, we could put one of these little like, but none of them work with my colors. Nope, I don't like any of those. So I think we're gonna have to stick with like black and white. Ooh, thinking of you. Here's black and white. This one's sliding off. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to stick with black and white. Beloved, family, more black and white. Da, 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 da. Ooh, bee. Bee's not bad. All right, so these are all stickers. Where's the ephemera? Ooh, ooh, I like these like pastoral scenes. There's a tag. Probably probably going to hear my dog yelp because she just laid on the hardwood ground. Yep. Poor baby. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Linda. She's so miserable. And it's like I give her all the medication I can give her. And then I've been icing her down. And, you know, I'm doing whatever I can, but it still just doesn't feel like enough. It's hard when you can't. And I can't rationalize with her, like, hey, why don't you go lay in your Tempur-Pedic bed? Because she has a Tempur-Pedic dog bed. I'm like, why don't you go lay in the comfort instead of on the hardwood? But anytime, like, because my hubby just left the house, anytime anybody gets up and does things, she's a busybody. She wants to get up and do things too, which is so sweet. But she's on the injured list. And she doesn't seem to know, really, how to chill. She's like me in that way. Okay, so this is washi tape, which is not permanent. I have to make it permanent to be happy. So I'm going to put glue here. We may not make it through all the next cards, but that's okay. We will have made quite a few here. I made a big mess too. Guys, I might be forced to buy a glue press bottle because my hand has been hurting when I squeeze my glue bottle. Boo! Okay. Thinking something like this. And honestly, that sentiment might be the problem. Hold on, there's more sentiments. Like just the color of that, because it's a different collection. Let's pull the sentiment from this collection. I didn't see any sentiments. Oh, my darling. Clementine. All right, let's see. That's right, there were some of these. Beloved. Sorry, this all looks like a mess. I know. It is a mess. Unfortunately, my ephemera is the one category that is haphazard. I need to address that. Me too. Right now, just in a Ziploc bag in drawers. How do you store yours? You're implying that I have a system, Maddie. I store mine in their original packaging, and I have a box, like a 12 by 12 box that has my ephemera in it. I do also do the photo albums. So I rescue photo albums from like Goodwill or whatever. And everyone's like, don't say that word. Don't say that word. Don't start. But from a thrift store, I rescue photo albums from a thrift store. And that's another way that I store it. And if you do the little photo albums, then you can have one for flowers and one for critters or however, or you can go by collection. Like I could easily fill up a photo album with Maggie Holmes now. But that's how I do mine. This box is great and all, but like not my favorite. What is this? This is Forever Fields 200 piece paper repack. Okay. Lightweight paper. Yeah, that's what I don't love. And washi stickers. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's fine, but This will work. This is kind of wild, but it'll work. All right, this we're gonna put over here. All right, let's make it happen here. I've got to peel up this washi sticker, then put glue on it and glue it down onto cardstock. Because washi stickers are transparent, some of them. Therefore, I can't just take this, put glue on it, and put it on my card base. I mean, I could, but like some of the marbling will show through, and that's not the look I'm going for today. So I have to peel it up. I have to put glue on it and then glue it onto white cardstock. There we go. That's the look I'm going for. I do like washi stickers. I do think that they're my favorite kind of sticker. I like them because they're not shiny. And I actually do like that they're transparent. She's going to yelp again because she's trying to lay down now in front of the front door. So I'm just preparing y'all. It's really hard to hear a dog cry. Dogs and babies. Anybody. It's hard to hear anybody cry. All right. Oh my goodness, and this is a washi sticker. So these are just gonna take longer. We were working with ephemera for the first 5 cards. That was nice and fast because they're on cardstock and you can just glue them down wherever you want them and collage them. When you're working with stickers like this, there's a little bit of an extra step here. Poor baby. Yep, there it is. That's her trying to, oh, that's her trying to lay down, you guys. When is the gabapentin gonna kick in? Yesterday, I was like, can y'all give her a shot or anything when we were at the vet? I just want her to have like immediate relief. The vet's like, I think she might have a pinched nerve. And I said, I agree. And there's really not any imaging for that. And there's nothing wrong with her bones. So she said, there's really no point in doing an x-ray. She's like, I can do one for you, but I don't think there's anything for us to see with that. And I was like, a week before Christmas? No, let's not do unnecessary things at the vet office. It's expensive enough, right? But at the same time, I do want to know what's going on with her and do anything I can do to help her. So they gave her 3 medications and sent us on our way. Okay, so this is the card we're making. I have some more Sari silk right here. I just realized that this is weak. This is the weak spot in my craft. Oh yeah, that's how to store my stickers and albums by theme. Yeah. I never thought of storing my stickers that way, Maddie, but I don't really have a lot of stickers, so that's probably why. This is just really thin paper. Ugh, so hard. Poor baby. Poor baby. She'll be laying by me all day, you guys. I'll move her bed over by my desk and tuck her in, give her more medicine, and she'll sleep by me today. She gets kind of mad at Christmas because the Christmas tree goes by my desk, and one of her favorite spots, she kind of looks at that Christmas tree sideways when we first put it up. Like, that's my spot, Christmas tree. And my husband figured it out. It's because when we first got her, that's where her dog bed was. Our, living room was in a different arrangement at that time. It was arranged differently. And so that's where her first dog bed went. So for her, that's her spot. Even if her dog bed hasn't been there in years, that's still her spot. You were primarily a scrapbooker. In my early crafting days, the stickers were for scrapbooks. I don't use them much in my card making. Yeah, I don't either. I really don't. That's why I don't have very many. I do like the puff beef stickers though. Okay, beloved. This is a very girly card. I could see giving like this to my daughter or something. Especially with a zebra. Seems like a good card for a teenage daughter. There we go. I don't know. It's funky. It's fun. It's fine. What do y'all think? I think it'll work. So now we've got two, wait, nope. This one goes over here with this one. That's right. So now we're back to these 5 being complete. Oh, good. We have like 2 tags. Oh, real quick, I think that'll be my last card, by the way. Just given the time of day that it is. We only have 10 minutes left, and I can show y'all how I'm going to kind of just pop these in a bag as a gift. I'll show you how I do that part. Since I have one set done, and then I'll have time, hopefully, to come back and make another set. All right. And then this one, I'm just covering my staple with these chipboard hearts. There we go. Nice. Okay, so this will be a set of cards. I'm going to put the thank you on top. And then we've got envelopes. Thank goodness this thing came with envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I usually give one extra. When I give a set of cards, I'll give, 6 envelopes with 5 cards, but I don't have the extras right now because I'm actually ran out of A2 envelopes yesterday when I was bagging up sets of cards to give. Okay, and then I have these handy dandy bags in my stash that I just buy off Amazon. They're resealable. They're pretty inexpensive. If you can say that about anything these days, I don't know, honestly, because they're a lot more than what I used to pay for them. But these measure 5 1/4, so they probably call them 5 by 8 1/2. That's how much. They're really 5 1/4. So I'll grab one of these. And then I put all the cards and envelopes in this bag. You could do them individually if you wanted, but I'm just doing it like this. But you could bag these each card and envelope individually. That would also be really cute, and put it like in a Christmas bag. I can't remember if I have any Christmas bags left. But you can also do them like that. Thanks, Maddie. But even you've inspired me to start my first journal style scrapbook project. Ah, that is awesome. Maddie, I am so delighted for you. The cheapest crafting is $3.50 and onwards, right? I know, Stephanie, there's no cheap anything anymore. That's for sure. I'm paying $400 a month in electricity with solar panels. Tell me how that makes sense. I mean, that includes the solar panel payment. But I'm telling you, if I could rip them off my roof, I would. I'd do it today. I'd call my boss and be like, I can't come to work today. I'm ripping solar panels off my roof. We have, oh, I loathe them. And you're probably not supposed to do that, but I do. Never get solar. Worst financial decision ever. I think most of the problem was the company we went with, which was is the largest company in America. You'd think that would make them like more, I don't know, accountable or something. No. Terrible. Just terrible. I don't have a lot of wish I could redos in my life, but if I could redo that decision and never get solar, I would never get solar panels on my house, ever. That was the worst financial decision. Anyways, y'all have all heard me say that before. I've thought about starting a YouTube channel. It's just about people being able to share their horror stories of solar and try to make these companies more accountable, because it's very little regulation, oversight, or anything, especially in Texas. And they lock you into 25-year contracts. We're in a 25-year contract with these clowns. That's what makes me the maddest. If it was 5-7 years, I'd just grin and bear it, but it's 25 years of being ripped off. It makes me want to sell my house just to get rid of the solar panels. Don't do it. Betty, what is it about the solar that's so bad? Yeah, Flo, everything. We only get like 40% of our energy from them. So we have to buy the rest off grid. And so we have to pay $250 a month for the solar panels. That's not for electricity. And then we end up having to buy a bunch of electricity because they didn't put enough solar panels on my house. That's what's so bad. And guess what? They just get less effective over time. Which means over time you end up buying more electricity. It's just a terrible thing. It's terrible. And Sunrun should be ashamed of themselves. Oh my gosh. And what do you know? It's time for me to go in the middle of a tangent. But yeah, that's why. That's why they're worst. They're the worst. Based on my experience. Oh, poor puppy. Okay, I can't get all this stuff back in here. It's probably because I have bad energy. I hate complaining. I hate this kind of energy. I really do. So I won't end with that. We will go through these cards, and I hope you guys feel inspired, not to buy solar panels, but to make cards. I can't get these back in here. The opening is just too narrow. That's okay. I'll put them in a plastic bag. I think I can get the rest of this other kit in its box though. All right, so we made 6 cards and I got off on a tangent. But it's been fun, minus the last 5 minutes of me talking about that. Hey, Sala. That's your favorite clock. Aw. Okay, that's not going in there either. I've got one more option for these. Where's that big box? I'm going to put them off to the side. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to write my attorney generals what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to feel like, okay, well, you've done what you can do. I think my attorney general's Ken Paxton. I don't know, but I'm going to write the attorney general a letter about my solar situation. You've lost your mojo. Oh no. Well, I hope this helps you get it back maybe a little bit. Just slap some of, go find your ephemera, Maddie, and get you some. You can make beautiful card bases like this with your 12 by 12 paper, and you'll have that part done. This is easy. These, you can make these, you guys. Just get out your 12 by 12 paper and make yourself these kinds of card bases. We've done it many times here. So you can get your 12 by 12 paper out, make these. Then your 12 by 12 paper usually comes with cut aparts. So that's where you'll get your 3 by 4 pieces. And then just slap some ephemera on it. It's so fun, Maddie. Maybe it'll help you get your mojo back. But these are my set of cards to give as a gift. It might be glare now that they're all in little plastic sleeves. Each one has an envelope. See, and you could tuck these in a basket with like a candle and bath salts or something like that, with gift cards if you want it, or just give them the cards. But yeah, and this oddball out, this one's going to go in the next set. Or I might just throw it in this set and call it a set of 6 and be done with it. Either way, we can make our gifts. I'm also going to submit, let me take a picture of that card for Craft Roulette today, because today is the last day if you're a channel member, or not a channel member, if you're a supporting member of Craft Roulette, which you do over on their website, then you can submit late too, like me. You could be like me and be late. It's allowed. Just take a handy dandy little boop with my phone. And that's all you have to do. Just take a picture of your card and submit it over on craftroulette.live. Can't do it. The kids are coming. Oh, you have to prepare for guests. I'll be happy if I could get my craft room in some kind of order. Oh, Maddie, let's level our expectations around the holidays, right? Yeah, solar panels and timeshares. I have a friend who has a timeshare. She loves it, but yeah. Oh, Maddie, your mojo's hanging out with Sala's mojo. And Paula's like, don't forget to submit. I got it, Paula. I got my picture. I can do that. I can do it. All right, you guys. I hope y'all have a super awesome day. I will be back with you Saturday. I'm going to be with you on Saturday. And I think we'll be past all of this kind of crafting and we'll do some other
And when I say all of this kind, I mean like making card sets and making Christmas cards. I think I'll be past all that on Saturday. And so we'll just be like, I don't know, making other kinds of things. Yeah, it is a scam, Terry. That's the problem. For sure. For sure. All right. Well, I love you guys to pieces. If you're in a cold place, stay warm. If you're in a hot place, keep it cool. And I will see you on Saturday. Bye, everybody.